Hey, long hair coming out of a beanie. Wait,
dude, don't talk about 𝗕𝗕𝗓𝗧 like that.
Oh man,
not bad for a fat guy.
TG 134 4444.
134 is the sports guys talking baseball and hockey playoffs because sports are our life.
134. Hope you don't snore. All right.
Okay. Get him out.
Because when I taste tequila,
he's a country guy.
I'm just big Tex now.
Yep. Hey, you're not sex Polizzi, you're Tex Polizzi.
Yo, is that Tex? What's up, Tex?
Station know you went country?
Station know about that hat?
Changing formats. Changing formats on us.
Right when I put a pair of boots on, station know about this?
He was a sports guy and now he's country, baby.
Dude, so much conch. So much conch.
Get the mega ticket on the lawn, country baby. Bring your boots and flannel shirts, beer and trucks, baby, and a bottle of liquor in your back pocket, country baby. We all sound like this guy, baby. It's the Summer Slam. Sorry. Sorry.
No, but good conch weekend.
It looked like it.
Not bad. Met my heroes.
I saw the big stars. 𝗕𝗣𝗖𝗢𝗠𝗡𝗬 called you handsome. That was cool.
It was fun. God damn, dude. Bro had the fit on. Did one of
did.
these to me?
Yeah.
I was like, God. I don't know.
That's just a cool dude right there.
It was a whole thing, but dude, 100%. Everybody looks way hotter in a cowboy hat. Put a cowboy hat on. Who's not having sex with him?
Yeah. God, girls do. Moms, they love cowboys.
Everybody
Cowboys,
looks
firemen.
Better. Hey, anybody that has a costume on. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wait.
Hey. You get a guy in fireman pants with the overalls with just a beater and a cowboy hat on. Hottest guy ever.
Some dirt on his face.
That's what you should have done the Country Music Awards in.
Wait.
You would have left home with Lainey Wilson.
Wait. Who is that? Any guy with dirt on their face. Wait. Construction worker. Hold on.
Hey, any guy with a ball in their forearm. Wait.
A ball.
Like the
Popeye
forearm.
Any guy with rolled up sleeves. Wait.
Any guy in a baseball shirt. Wait.
Has boots on. Wait. Smudge on his right cheek. Wait.
Hey. High school has tinted windows.
Is that him in there? I can't see it. Wait. Tinted windows, dude. Big deal. Big deal. On my Christmas list every year. Hey, Christmas, mark it down. God. I'm so ready for Christmas. I almost texted 3 people yesterday. Get them out. Get them out.
Dude, I'm on my Instagram feed. It just every day there's at least 3 posts. That's like 246 days till Christmas. When your Christmas looked like this, and it's like 90s nostalgic Christmas. Oh, send it to my sister every time.
My sister sends those to me, and I'm just like, God, I don't want to cry tonight. Yesterday, I was like, I can't be the only one that's like, how long's it been since Christmas? It's been 2 years.
A while. It's a long time.
This is the longest time it's ever been since Christmas, bro. I promise.
Dude.
Jeans Carhartt jacket, December 23rd. Who is that? Wait.
Hey, kind of fake Tim's.
Hey, long hair. Long hair coming out of a beanie. Wait.
Dude, don't talk about Adam Eckert like that.
Oh, man. Hey, can we...
Wow.
Hey, moment of silence for Adam Eckert. Just the hottest guy ever. So under the radar. I was like, are you guys not seeing this guy? Towering over all of us. Hottest guy ever. All right.
Bro, he was one. He just looked at your girl in the hallway. Wait, see ya. Night done. Night.
I was like, all right, babe, let's walk to class, but not down the junior hallway.
Yeah.
Stay away from that guy.
Learned Ace's class schedule so you knew where and where not to go.
Wait.
Yeah, his initials spelled Ace, so he just started his brand as Ace.
Already has a brand. Sophomore in high school already has a brand. What am I doing, dude? I have one pair of school pants. This guy has a brand. Identity. All his usernames. Very, very hot start.
Very hot. I want you to push ticks though before we go. I want you to get
Rochester was a dream. It actually was. So sick.
2 nights. Nice.
2 nights, 4 shows. A lot of shows. Best city of all time. Going from Texas to Rochester. Big diff, but still lit. But coming up, Las Vegas, Nevada, May 24th, Nashville, June 13th and 14th, and just added, Baltimore, September 25th. Get your tickies, BennyPolizzi.com or the link below. And subscribe, get some merch, you know. Oh, dude, you know it was selling, bro? The merch was selling, and it was all not bad for a fat guy hats. Dude.
Oh, that's
we got pink, we got white, we got blue. Dude, people were eating it up. And like half of my like crowd now, it's starting to be like hella bros with jerseys on. And dude, it makes me so happy because they just get it.
That's awesome. That's really great to hear. Love it.
So everybody that came out to the shows, thank you.
There was a rate review. We get more ratings and reviews, which is awesome to see. Thank you. But there's one that said, I bet it's 5 stars. So, and it said, I bet Ben was a screen peeker. What does that mean?
Screen peeker. I'm sorry. I'm thinking,
like when you're next to somebody and they're texting and you're like, or when you're in a computer lab and you're like, what?
I thought computer first, but I'm peeking all the screens. You're right about that. I don't know what screen you're talking about, but I'm looking. Bro, I'm looking 100% of the time. And even if I don't want to look, I'm looking. Like somebody on an airplane, like in the robe. Bro.
Yeah.
And I'm like, people are looking at what I'm looking at too. So it's just all free game. But like, I can read every one of your texts. And I'm going to read them.
Yeah, that's why whenever I'm at a game or anything, I drop the lighting down super low on my phone. Because I'm like, I know there's people probably, I just like, if I'm going to be texting or whatever, not that but it's just, I know people are looking. I know the peekers are out
there. All caps, exclamation points.
Gotta get Halliburton out.
Trade him, Jesus Christ. Scores 40 points that night.
I guess he heard me.
We're still believing in Anthony Richardson? What the fuck? You just see it. Isn't that the guy that like is all about indie sports?
Yes, he is. Because sports are our life. Yeah, dude. Hey, how about the new Pope, huh?
Wow.
Didn't even know what happened, huh?
I knew it happened, but like, same guy for the 39th time. Who knows?
No, dude, this guy's born in Chicago.
Yeah, that is pretty cool, but same guy.
Pope Leo can go ahead and go to Chicago.
Has there been a Pope Leo before Pope Leo?
Yeah, it's the 14th one.
We gotta study that. What's going on there?
Well, they picked the name, right? That's not his name.
Oh, what's his name?
Name's Robert Prevost.
Oh, damn. Pope Robbie? Come on.
Yeah, but there's like a line of names that they have to pick from.
Yeah,
John,
there's only 3 apparently.
Mark, Luke, Leo.
I wonder why you picked Leo.
I think he's a big Seinfeld fan. Uncle Leo! Jerry! Now that would be hilarious if that's the reason why. We talked to new Pope Robert Prevost and asked why the name Leo. And he just name dropped Seinfeld. That would be amazing.
God, I wish I knew any references from anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks good.
Yeah, you say that, he just goes, Jerry! That would be sweet. Yeah, he's only 69. Like, he's not that old. He should be around for a while, so.
There we go.
God bless him. And, dude, it's crazy. Like, I was just taking it. It was a super cool moment. I know you didn't watch, so I'll get into it a little bit. Like, the white smoke happens, and everybody's, friend group, parents texting, we have white smoke, like, holy shit. So we turn on the news. Me and Ryan are sitting there watching, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I got like a little emotional when he emerged and showed for the first time. It was pretty like surreal because that was the first one of my like a grown adult life that I've watched. And I remember 5th grade after Pope John Paul died and Benedict was on, and they did that and they shut down. Ryan couldn't believe that. You remember that when they shut down like school for the day? All we did was just sit around and watch the coverage, waiting for the new Pope to come out. Yeah, I was in 5th grade. I'll never forget it.
I don't remember that. I didn't know it was that big of a deal, honestly.
What do you mean? He's the leader of the largest group of people on Earth. What do you mean?
What's he doing? What's the Pope ever done, dude? All right, Pope, do something. I hate to be ignorant, but
you're such a fucking idiot. They just send you to polite cat call the Pope. You should have been in the Vatican.
Oh, that would have been nice. Damn, dog. You look like the last 32 guys. All right, I'm just kidding.
You look like you never miss 7 a.m. mass. You look like you sing all the songs. Yeah. That'd be awesome. Yeah, you don't even care, though. It's like the coolest thing ever for me, and you're just like, what does he do? Face of 1.6 billion people on Earth. What's he do?
What's he do? Hey, what's he done? Let's see the resume.
No,
I really didn't know that people watched it though. Like kind of like the NBA draft lottery, or kind of like the draft.
Yeah, NBA draft's so weird.
One thing I'll never understand about the NBA draft, like one guy like gets dealt between like 3 different teams, and he gets drafted, puts on a hat of a totally different team, and then the next hour he's like officially on another team. I'm like, why don't you just tell us when all that stuff is done?
Yeah. Well, it goes back to the classic example is the Pacers drafting Kawhi Leonard. And everybody would go back to that and be like, I can't believe we gave up Kawhi Leonard for George Hill. I can't believe we... But what you don't, like, the Pacers, that's what you're saying, is that the Pacers that was the Spurs making that pick in the Pacers spot. He was never going to be a Pacer. But that's what you're saying is it's like, why the hell do we have to do the whole rigmarole where he goes up on stage and he has an Indiana hat on and now you got morons for the next 15 years. Can you imagine it? Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. It was never going to be a thing. Like, get it through your head. But that's the NBA draft. It's confusing. It's kind of weird. And typically after the first 4 guys, it's just like, see you never.
Yeah. They need to figure that out. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Why would you even show it?
Yeah. I don't know. The lottery is tonight, though, actually. So when you hear this, we'll know who has the number 1 pick.
Who's going to get Cooper Flag? All right, not a sports podcast.
I was kind of bummed, though, like, the Pope didn't put on the hat. And it would be kind of sick if he had a song that he came out to, right? That's the ultimate walkout. What are we talking about?
That'd be fun if he picked a hat like the dudes do, like for their decision day.
Yeah. Does that, and then has a song as he comes out into the Peters Square.
What you got? What's his walkout song?
I don't know. I don't know if it would be a church banger, if it'd just be straight up like I saw a bunch of people because he's from Chicago. They did the Michael Jordan.
Wedding
But at the same time, you know, could do Taste
Chief
and
Keef.
See. Could do
Taste and See. Would be good. Would be good. Would be good. We are the church, happy to be the children in God's family. Oh, my bad. This thing's still on. Kind of lit. Trapaholics, bitch.
Trapaholics, bitch. Damn, son. Where'd you find this?
I make a juice box wet. I'd be like, all right, this is my Pope.
Now I'm just gonna edit that in just for my own.
I make a juice box drip.
What does he say at the beginning of that? When they're talking to each other?
At the very beginning.
Well, Zoe.
A lot of women out here looking all right. Something like that.
I'm turning it on. It won't even come on because
juice box a forgotten big time heater. Big time.
Just simple. Hey Zoe, what up, Jock?
A lot of women out here. Pope Leo could come out to that.
Good to have you.
Can you imagine
it would
that?
be kind of lit. You said wedding reception song. It would not be bad in front of all those hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people out there in the square if he came out and it was a little bit of you know you make me wanna shout, take my hands up and shout, throw my head back and shout. The place is going nuts. Pope getting a little just raising the hands a little bit, raising the roof, praising God. Come on. Yeah.
That would be insane.
Hey, he's directing everybody. A little bit softer now. A little bit softer now.
Too cool of a Pope, bro.
Now. A little bit louder now. He raising everybody up, bro. Come on. A little bit louder now. Hey! Come on. Everybody, happiest planet of all time, right there.
I don't know. People don't want that Pope. Pope's too lit. People don't want that fun Pope. People want a serious Pope.
I don't know, dude. Our Pope was at the White Sox World Series game in 2005, just like on his cell phone. He's a regular guy. Yeah.
Did he have an iPhone?
It was 2005, so it wasn't out yet. But he just had like a, Hello Moto or some shit.
Oh, yeah. It was not out. You're right.
Yeah, it's been circling everywhere. Like they literally, the Fox finds they do a crowd shot. There he is.
Oh, okay. I do know that picture now.
Yeah. Joe Buck just talking about the Astros lineup and Pope Leo's just chilling.
Astros.
Yeah, back when they were an NL team and they had that the whole copper color scheme.
No, the Stros Given nicknames, the Stros when they were navy and gold. Oh, with a white. Hey, can we put some respect on Mark Jones, that NBA announcer?
Oh, yeah.
Do you like him? Not a sports podcast. Bro, that guy.
Yeah.
Yo, he's pretty good, man. I don't know if it's coming off a different way to you, but every time he says something, I'm like, oh, that's a bar.
Still, the favorite one for me is the dude from Charlotte.
Oh, the insane dude?
Paul Bridges!
Yeah. Who doesn't like him? Dude, he's so good. ESPN's like, we can't. He's like underground right now. It's like, just wait, bro. Just wait. Wait till that guy gets mainstream.
So good. I love it. Anytime I see any clip of him anywhere.
My
buddy over the weekend made a pretty good point. He was like, I don't know if he was my team's broadcaster and he was on every game, that might be a lot. But
you get to like those guys, like your hometown guy, though. You know, they're always annoying. Yeah. Like you tap into like a weird Vikings game, and it's some like weird
Paul Allen,
quirky. Yeah.
This is a Detroit, man. This is a Super Bowl. Sorry.
I think that they had a better drive last time, and you're like, who the fuck is that guy? Oh, it must be their hometown guy that everybody loves. All right, I get it.
Yeah, it's Sparky, who's was like a third string defensive back 40 years ago. Just a real hustle guy. Career made.
Played with 2 fingers, lost. All right. He's
Every
a
dad
legend.
Loves him. No one that a dad loves more than the guy who barely played. The guy who barely played, who was rough and tumble, undersized, and who now is a reporter for the team, or like a personality for the team.
Half his finger gone. Never heard about Sparky's finger play? Sparky's finger, 3rd down. That yellow dot on the field, that's where he lost his finger.
He wasn't afraid to crack some skulls over the middle. So he went in there and got his hand caught between 2 helmets colliding. Just fell off. He played the next down.
That's
now
why
he wears this.
Every dad has that story, bro. You can't hit a guy like that over the middle anymore. That's a Sparky rule. You didn't know? Yeah, he's now the color guy for the Vikings. Everybody knows that.
Wears his Super Bowl ring on his stub finger. Just has the real
every picture. Skull!
Thumbnail.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Sparky's finger.
Yeah, he does a lot of events and speaking in the area too. Like every church group, every local company is like, come on out. We're having a festival tonight, and Sparky, you remember him, Vikings legend, is going to be stopping by for autographs from 6:30 to 7.
Can we get a picture of Sparky? Can we get a picture of Sparky?
No. It's the dad making the kids go get a picture of Sparky. The kids are like,
get a picture of Spark. Come on.
He's weird and old, and his finger is all fucked up. Come on. You don't even know the Sparky rule.
Daddy, I don't like his finger.
Right there.
Sorry, Spark. You're a legend, man.
He doesn't get it yet. Dude, how much is everybody's wife hate Sparky? Oh my God.
They hate him, but they love him. I don't know.
Like,
that's the guy that comes and like he speaks, but he's the guy who you think is really little because comparatively to every other freak athlete on the field, he is. But then he comes to the church group meeting and you're like, oh, you're actually still really big. You know that happens when like TJ McConnell, or someone, or like George Hill. I'm in my Pacers phase, obviously here. But like those are guys that on the basketball court, you're like, damn, they are so undersized. And then you see him, you're like, oh, you're still a giant.
He can't walk through a door normally. Okay. He has to turn to the side to walk through the door because his shoulders are so big. Okay.
That's Sparky.
Now I'm uncomfortable.
Real undersized for a safety back then, but for a regular guy, yeah. Wears the cowboy hat too.
Oh, for sure. Everywhere. When he walks in, all the dads, let's go.
All those guys have a thing, It's a cowboy hat. It's like one of those Irish little caps. It's always something, They're like Ace, dude. They got a brand and they got to just follow it.
Cowboy hat is real, bro. Amazing.
How much that run you, or did they give it to you?
They gave it to me. Thank God.
Wow.
Saving the whole entire day. Not having to worry about hair.
Yeah, I bought a cowboy hat 4 years ago. It was pricey.
It's like the cheapest one is $80.
Yeah.
Unless you buy one from Party City, then it's like 20. Not that I know.
Yeah, but those are
not that I've ever been there.
Those are those are pieces of shit,
Right. Yeah.
Those are nothing.
I don't know. Like, it's because I don't know enough about any of the things, but like I went into Boot Barn. Smells so good in there. You been there? Yeah.
It's exactly where I got my cowboy hat.
Boot Barn, bro. Oh, an amazing place. But I'm like, some cowboy boots are like $900 and some are $200. And I'm like, what on earth is the difference?
Mm-hmm. Sure,
and
the leather. Yeah.
Who can notice? But yeah, those are high heels, man. You ever worn cowboy boots?
No.
Bro. They're high heels. I'm 6'8" in cowboy boots. I was like, I understand all this now.
Is that you got you some and you wore them down there? Nice.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Slippery on the inside. Dude, real stability issue the whole day, but had to rock it.
Kind of slippery on the bottom too, right?
Like the inside. When you're wearing bowling shoes and you're like, Jesus.
Yeah. Your foot's slipping around a little bit.
I'm like, how are these? Who's wearing these shoes for real? Why are bowling shoes so bad? I'm like, we can't get any normal ass shoe. I'm thinking about bowling shoes now, and I'm like, well, why do we have to wear those?
That's the worst, dude. No, I don't want to go bowling ever simply because I don't want to wear the shoes. And it is like a gross thing, but also they look better and also feel better. Like everything about them. It's like, this is a gross process to put these on. 2, I'm slip sliding everywhere. 3, they all have to look like clown shoes. Like, hey, Jordan, you can't cut a deal with bowling alleys? Get some nice shoes in there?
I kind of can't believe we just have to wear shoes still. Like, wear your own shoes and do it.
Totally.
Oh, what about when you what's so much different about the bowling alley floor than like a basketball gym? It's just wood, right?
I don't know. I'm sure it's something to do with the slickness of the wood and I don't know, but it is just insane. Like it's like we talked about with like cop uniforms and like the flat brimmed hats. Like we haven't updated that. Bowling shoes, still 1962 Ronald McDonald ass.
Half and half shoes. I hate bowling.
What?
I'm so bad at it, dude. That's why I hate it. I'm so bad at bowling. And half the reason is because I'm just like, when is it over? Man. Like, I'll do it 4 times, and after that, I'm like, okay, we went bowling, but like, how many times? Let's play another game.
You are just impossible, dude. You're impossible.
I think everybody's thinking it.
Can you ever just take a few plays off? Just sit and
I'm taking all the plays off. I don't want to play. You go ahead.
How about okay? How about a handlebar bike? We know you have that. We said we would, and that's great. But like, have you ever done one? Would you ever do one?
I mean, yeah, it just depends on it. But like, it could be fun. But would I ever like actually want to do it? No.
How long is the longest you'd want to be on that? How many bars is the max?
Rip it around the block. I'm good after that. Nobody wants to go any farther than that. Jesus Christ, we have to go all the way back. You guys go ahead. I'll get off and walk.
This show and this friendship is not good for my mental health.
Hey, everybody's thinking it, man. When's it over?
You're the reason I question everything in my life.
Yeah. It's probably a good thing.
No, because it's so funny because there's so many, like there's different people in my life, other friends, family, obviously, that I'll express something to them and be like, nobody is thinking that. Say it to you. Everybody's fucking thinking that, dude.
I'm on your page. If it's going on in the back of your head, I've been there. I just want to hear one of the things you tossed out there to your fam, and they were like, "Huh?"
Oh, chronic paranoia. Think everybody's out to get me.
They
totally. Oh shit!
I'm with you though,
Thanks,
bro. I'm
man.
with you.
Yeah.
If you ever if you're ever like, damn, I'm thinking the same thing. That goes for everybody in the clubhouse.
Not good. Not good. Let's get to some clubhouse here, actually, if you don't mind. Don't mind if we do. Gotta hit a quick break, be right back.
Dude, that's
quick
the
break
best,
back after this.
best bit.
All right, from Ryan. Subject line just Percy Harvin. What's up, guys? Watched every episode since day one. Keep them coming. Thanks. I gotta ask, even though last week was game heavy, what's a game that you and your siblings or friends made up as a kid? Oh, wait, we already did this one.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops. Sorry, Ryan.
Could talk about it again.
Could, but I don't know why it's shown up as unread when we definitely did. Maybe it's one of those weeks that Ben had to. I don't know. Okay, how about Joel? No subject line. And then it just says, remember those ESPNU college logos that used to incorporate the team mascot into the actual logo?
Bro.
Yes. And that's all he had to say. He just sent a screenshot of those.
That's all we need. That's all we need. That's all we need.
That was insane, dude. I could just sit there and stare at we'll be back after the break, and it would be ESPNU, and it would just be switching the logos.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
just like
oh my God, they got Mike the Tiger in that one. Holy shit.
I'm like, who made those and why? I'm like, is that some intern making those? They're way too good.
Yeah.
I love when ESPNU
Tired.
came out. I was like, whoa, this is gonna change everything. Haven't watched it once. Haven't watched it once.
The Pacers randomly played on ESPNU, and like the thing is Game 3 against the Bucks.
When?
This year.
On ESPNU?
Like 2 weeks ago. They had like it was the first round, so they had a scheduling thing, and so they're on NBA TV and also ESPNU.
What?
He likes the Pacers. He's psyched for being up 3-1. Let's go Pacers.
Can't figure out which NBA team he likes. Let me know if you find out. Let me know in the comments.
Somebody came up to me at the track this weekend, and he had a bag, and he was like, dude, he's like, something about Pro Shop. Pro Shop just got me like he got you. And I was like, yep,
Right. Dude, guys in Pro Shops. Unstoppable duo.
Best thing ever. It's the best thing ever. Yeah, this one has like the Marshall Thundering Herd. Got the horns coming out of the U. With at the bottom of the U, it has like a nose, like the bull horn nose ring.
Love it.
So good.
For every school too, yeah. But it's always the school that you like that they didn't do it right. I'm like, oh, I wonder what the Michigan one looks like. Just the school you like, and then you're just like, God dang. Why can't my school ever be cool? Yeah, Michigan State probably rips.
Never fails. Let's see.
ESPNU, ESPN News, kind of banger secondary TV stations. ESPN News, same 15 minutes of programming 48 times in a row. I'll watch it for 48 times in a row.
Just gave you what you needed, man.
I just want the facts. They're like like CNN of news. Like there's not many highlights. It's like one of those things where they don't play like any video highlights. It's all like pictures and they're like zooming on them.
Yeah. In, out. Did Sammy Sosa hit a home run? Yes. Cool. Thank you.
That's all I need to know. Bye.
You are right about ESPNU though. I feel like they are kind of like a little underutilized because I feel like there's so many options of things they could do, ESPNU, all the things about college that you could have on there. Just from like the tailgating, the tradition, the food on the campuses, what are we doing? That's what I thought that it initially was going to be. Maybe it is. You're right. I kind of don't really watch it unless like LSU's playing
old football.
State.
Dude, the only time you watch ESPNU is when it's 11:03 p.m. and you're at a hotel. LSU Auburn game from 2008.
Yeah, that's not bad.
This is the best.
Yeah.
Things on TV that you want to go to sleep to. Go. Number one. I mean, maybe not number one, but it's up there. Just an old football game. You already know the outcome, no surprise. You're just like, oh shit, he caught that? I thought he dropped that.
Kind of remember where you were when that was going down. Yeah.
Yeah. Old football game,
back.
Bro.
What was I doing when that was happening? Old football game's pretty good. Baseball Tonight from like 2005. That's probably my number one. Baseball Tonight from 2005. The Christmas Eve marathon of This Is Sports Center commercials.
Good. That's a good. I mean, dude, I'm actually a little too excited to go to sleep at that point.
I know.
Hey.
That's why it's like an experience with you, though. Because you know that you're gonna view it, but also you got the excitement, and then it does put you to sleep eventually. You kind of wake up a little bit, check the clock. It's still on.
My face when I wake up. 3 a.m. December 25th. Dude, hey, the names are going down the ESPN list. Merry Christmas to all who, I don't know what it says at the top. My feet.
Yep. Just watching Stuart Scott pitch touchdown dances to Chad Johnson.
Just reloading Twitter just to look at like funny Christmas memes. God, dude, Christmas was 4 years ago.
What do you fall asleep to though? Or do you
right
just
now?
literally? Yeah. What do you just like? All of a sudden, you just drop and that's when you sleep.
Pretty much, I'll watch TikTok for like way too long before I go to bed. Probably like a little over an hour. Sometimes depends how tired I am, but I'll start watching and I'll start like really getting tired, probably kind of falling asleep, and then I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
I just put my phone down. Make sure my alarm isn't set to PM 14 times, then I go to sleep. Wait, was that set on PM? Wait, was that set on PM? What?
Guy that's never slept. Swear.
My roommate says that too. He's like, dude, you just go in your room and like just sit there, and then you just get up and you go to the gym. I'm like, dude, when I go to sleep, it's pretty much like somebody shot me in the head. Like that's it.
The only time the only time I remember Ben sleeping, and we've done a bunch of overnights at radio, editing espresso videos, everything at his apartment, at the station, all that. The only time that I've ever seen or even had him hint that he is going to is he had to work the overnight Saturday shift, of course, the night before the Indy 500. I picked him up at like 6:30, 7 a.m. right after his shift to then go straight out to the track for the 500. So he was up all night, up all the way through the race of the 500. We get into my car after the race is over. It's 2017. 𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗚𝗧 won. And we're sitting in traffic.
Who remembers that, bro? 𝗕𝗓𝗡𝗡𝗚.
Everybody. We're sitting in traffic inside the track, of course, and then outside of it forever. And Ben was like, "Yeah, you care if I knock out real quick?" I was like, "Yeah." In my head, I was just like, "This is insane." I didn't think he slept. I was like, "Yeah, dude, for sure." Fucking pops back there and just crashed.
Dead. Who's the dead guy in your car?
We were in traffic for probably 45 minutes, slept that whole time, but then you were up immediately, good to go. I think we went to a graduation party after. I was like, all right. That's all he needs.
Mini meatballs. I can't believe I stayed up that whole time. That's crazy. That's probably fun though.
I think on the way to the track, I was like, you can sleep if you want. You're like, you had like 2 Starbucks cups. You're just like, dog, at this point, what's it even matter?
That's true though. Damn. Like, what am I? Okay, cool. 40 minutes. What's that going to do? I'd rather be up and say something stupid.
Yeah. That was the hee ha ho ho.
Yeah, there we go.
That was that one.
It's when you're tired is when the best stuff happens too. So I'm in that zone of like, I don't even know what's happening, and who knows what's going to happen.
And that, because we did that year, next year, that was the birth of the sitting in traffic at the Indy 500 video where me and you were in the 2 front seats.
Oh, when you're tired.
All came full circle. Full circle, babe.
Dies in 2 years of a heart attack. How'd he die? He never went to sleep.
This is from Hunter. Hunter, what's up, Hunter? Are you a hunter?
Oh, shit.
He says, "Station know about Denard Robinson doesn't tie his cleats."
Bro, it's just never not funny.
Because it's for everything.
Texas
anything that's ever happened.
Know about this?
Says, "Sup, fellas? Long-time listener, first-time emailer. I was curious, what was the cringiest sports injury you've seen in person or on TV? For me, I'll never forget playing Little League Baseball, and in the on-deck circle, saw the kid in front of me take a fastball straight to the face, broke his nose, and popped some blood vessels in his eye. Coach tried to comfort me by patting me on the back and saying, 'Don't worry, you'll be fine.' Slapped my ass with Ben Wallace's headband while playing around the world at the rich kid's outdoor court.
God,
be blessed, Hunter."
I love this guy, man. Hunty, you are...
That's good.
We're one of the homies. I feel like we grew up together or something. Playing around the world, man. Tough game. But when you're hot, boy, were you hot.
Everything was going in.
Yeah, that's insane. There's always one kid. I'm like, God, does he always shoot like this? Or like, you're just good at some courts.
Mm-hmm.
Like
with some ball.
Yeah, it's like, man, that ball, that court, I will not miss.
That rim, a little softer.
Yep. Everybody has one court that they know and love, man. And my court was never like my driveway. Like my friends would come over to my driveway where it should have been my court, and they were hitting like threes from the sidewalk. I was like, I've never even done that. Jesus Christ. But I don't know, some gyms too just have a different feel. What do you say? Cringy sports injury? I've said it before, but Kevin Ware, Louisville, I was there. Legs snapped. You would have thought somebody got shot or something. Like, oh, like it was like a big deal, dude. And it was so bad that people had to get up and go to the bathroom. I remember like half of the arena was like,
Yeah.
And the worst part of the whole thing, you could smell it.
Yep. I don't even know what
like,
that means, but I know what it means.
Yeah. You could like, it was like a different thing, bro. Smelled like.
Yeah, can you describe it? Like rust or?
Not rust. It just smelled like. I don't know, dog. Like, I want to say like, kind of like farm smell. I don't know why, bro.
Whoa.
Like very, it just smelled like caveman era. I was like, that's a bone. That smells like bone.
Yeah, that one, that immediately came to mind as well. And it's like, yeah, it's nothing crazy because probably most people our age would say that, but
McGahee injury.
Ooh, bro. I remember I was scared to get on social media for a while after Kevin Ware because some people would, you know what I mean? Like you'd be scrolling and somebody would just post it just to be a dick. And you're like, oh, like I'm horrible at that stuff.
Oh, Paul George too. That's
Paul George. Yep. Yeah.
I was like, of course, dude. God. And it was like something easy, like not a sports podcast, but that like the hoop was like 8 inches like farther in.
Yep.
Like God, man. Duh.
And it was for some like Olympic trials shit. It wasn't even.
And honestly, like the pad in the pole and the goal, the whole thing, I'm like, that is in the way. Like it still is.
Yeah.
I'm like, we can't like do anything.
It is weird. Yeah, it feels like that should happen way more often.
Like every second.
Yeah.
When people dive into the crowd, that's my favorite. How do they not get hurt, you know? Loose
Face
ball
to a chair.
First row, popcorn flying, lady gets a shoulder to the face. Everybody's okay every time.
Yeah.
Shaq, Kevin Garnett, timeout. No, everybody's fine. I'm like, okay, Jesus.
A video I love, it'll never get old, dude, is the slow motion of that ball in the NBA going out of bounds. And yeah, the old lady sitting right there and she starts to turn and it just fucking
Pops her.
obliterates.
Dude, you could see her skin go back on her skull. It's so funny.
Never gets old.
Dude, it's so good, dude. Just right in the dome.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
One time Shaq was about to dive over the chairs and the whole Suns bench was like they dipped.
Yeah.
Like everybody was like, oh, shit.
Shaq Suns. So
Shaq
weird.
Suns, dude. Hey, what team did Shaq? Remember when Shaq was on the Raptors?
Shaq Celtics. Oh.
Remember when Shaq was on the Spurs? Everybody.
Every team. Just
the
any
most
team.
Mandela effect ever. Remember when Shaq was on the Cavs? Actually was. What?
Actually. Cavs Celtics Shaq. Oh, boy.
Celtics Shaq. What is even
That
happening?
dude in Minneapolis showed up to my show with a Shaq Celtics jersey on. I was like, yeah.
That is the hardest.
It's like, let's go. So good.
Shaq
Let's
Knicks.
go to
Shaq Knicks jersey.
dude. When you said Shaq Spurs, I was like,
you can get anybody for a second on that shit. Shaq Pistons, remember that?
because you're like at the end. He kind of was everywhere. It could have been like a 10-day thing. I don't know. That's funny.
Shaq and Ben
Let's
Wallace.
go to William. It says Pittsburgh Toilet, Browns, Ravens, TP not included. What's up, Joey and Benny? First time, long time. I'm 32 and grew up an hour outside of Pittsburgh, went to Catholic school for 5 years, and was your average 3-sport playground star athlete with no hopes of ever taking my talents on the road anywhere beyond high school. So the pod is always extremely relatable to the Midwest upbringing I come from. Okay, so same guy.
Yes, sir.
We're all just the same guy.
Mm-hmm. Bet he
Says
has
sitting in a
beard.
local coffee shop working for the second straight day, going on 48 hours without power after a nasty storm ripped through western PA, and listening to the pod to keep the time going. Laughed out loud listening to Joey describe his dream toilet for the hangout area with the boys and the half wall for some gentlemanly privacy. And I had to reach out. I know Joey's a huge Steelers fan and has graced the Berg with his presence on many occasions, and it's only fitting that he dreams of this toilet setup because there is a thing called the Pittsburgh Toilet / Pittsburgh Potty. That is exactly what Joey described. Clearly, Joey has some Yinzer DNA that has guided his desire in the right direction. Benny, when are you gonna come to a show in the Berg? When you do, I'll be there with the wife, despite her having no idea about any references in this pod and even less desire to understand them. Her loss. Keep doing your thing, boys. Slap my ass with a terrible towel soaked in ham barbecue sauce from a chip-chopped ham sandwich while I pose in downward dog at gate B35 for a Southwest flight to Naptown. Boarding position C64.
You're the best, man.
Dude, that was amazing.
Clutch
thanks,
email.
Let me look this up real quick here. Pittsburgh Potty. Faulty. Pittsburgh Potty. Oh, yeah, a toilet located in the basement of a house, typically without any walls or other privacy or pictures around it. Yep. Okay. That sounds good.
Gotta
what
see
else
a
did he say?
pic.
Yeah, Ben, you got to do a show in Pittsburgh.
I was in
Love you out there.
Pottstown.
I did a Pittsburgh show, and it was tight.
We should probably both do one there. Honestly, it's during the same.
Yeah. That's a good call. All right, last one this week from Austin. Catholic Mass walk-up song. Austin from New York City. Hey guys, longtime listener of the pod, fellow Indiana guy now living in New York. Tune in every Tuesday at my work community, Yankee Stadium. Tickies? Hit me up. Maybe. If you had to pick one, what Catholic Mass church hymn would you choose as your walk-up song? Not a music podcast. Personally, I'm either ripping Sing to the Mountains or Christ Be Our Light. I think we both get the crowd going. In general, do you have any normal songs that would be a lock for your walk-up music? Slap my ass while I 𝗕𝗐𝗓 Tomlinson ball flip Sully in the back of the end zone after putting up 7 touchdowns and 650 yards out of recess while my 5th grade crush watches before going back to math class absolutely drenched in sweat. Same guy. You guys are all just the same guy. We live the same life. It's beautiful.
White guys all over the world. We are one.
Catholic church walk-up songs if we were playing baseball and that was what you had to do. Do you have one, Ben? I think I got a pretty good one.
You go first. I always forget them. Go ahead.
I know. Me too. I think something that would really be catchy and people get excited. It doesn't have any tie-in. Maybe this could be my nickname. I don't know, but Pharaoh. Oh, baby, let my people go. Ooh. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
The whole crowd. Pharaoh. Oh, baby. That would be pretty cool.
Wait, did you just make that up?
No. We sang it at old RHS.
Damn, I don't remember that one. That's a heater.
Yeah. Big clap. Big crowd engagement poll.
Yeah, that's what, yeah. I want the church anthems, dude. I don't know if it's this is probably against the rules, but I'd rip a song from God, what's it called? The
Prince of Egypt.
Prince of Egypt. Undefeated soundtrack. The Plagues. I'll listen to that when I work out. I send the pestilence and plague into your house, into your bed, into your, upon your cattle, upon your streams, upon your streets, into your bed. Dude.
That's a good one. Yeah.
That lead up?
That's,
God.
Deliver Us.
Deliver us, dude. Deliver us. You're at the plate?
Yeah.
Top 2 soundtrack. Tarzan, Prince of Egypt.
Do not be afraid, I am with you. I have called you each by name.
It's a
Not
good
really
one.
Good one. It's a good one, but not for a walk-up.
Always got me hype.
Come and follow me. I will bring you home.
Yeah, it was kind of. It had some sad tones in it too, though. I love you and you are mine. We do need to make a top 5 list.
You kind of start thinking about shit, you know? You start thinking about some real stuff with that one. Eagles Wings wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, that's kind of like played out to me. Eagles Wings. Everybody's all about Eagles Wings. There's like 70 other songs that I'm like, forget about that one. I haven't been to church in 34 years, so I don't know. And every church has like their top 5, you know.
How Great Thou Art is a big, powerful one. I'm just thinking of like strong, powerful ones. How Great Thou Art.
Halle, halle,
hallelujah. Ave Maria, real sad, but like could be like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
People could sing it real easy with you. Those are the best walk-up songs, the ones that the crowd gets into when you're walking up to it.
We need to make our top 5 church songs. What are we waiting on?
That's a good point. I don't know. All right. teamtheseguys@gmail.com. Appreciate you. Send them in every week. Love hearing from you. Love having you part of the show. Rate, review on Apple Pods, wherever you get your podcasts. You can find us there. These Guys Clubhouse on YouTube. Subscribe, leave a comment, watch us, throw us on while you're outside doing yard work, while you're in the garage working on your Pittsburgh potty, while you're doing laundry, whatever it is. Love to have you on YouTube. Makes the show that much more fun, I think, when you're watching along with us. Go see Ben in Vegas coming up in a few weeks. Ben?
Yeah, get your tickies. Vegas, May 24th, Nashville, June 13th, 14th, Baltimore, September 25th. More to come. Rate, review, leave a comment. Leave your church song, bro. And yeah, grab some merch. Got it all.
Love it.
Merch.com.
Good deal. Well, as always, yeah, we'll talk to you next week. Love you. Appreciate you. 𝗕𝗘𝗡𝗡𝗬𝗦.
God damn. Roger
You've been
Clemens.
making.
They're out, Fat Guy.